Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Quinn Buckland, author of such books as The Angel Runs the World, The City What Rules the World, and Supernatural Pizza. And today I am going to be going over the 10 things that I want to accomplish in 2023. Last week I did the 5 things I accomplished in 2022, but because I'm such a go-getter, I want to accomplish more in 2023. And admittedly, some of these accomplishments that I'm going to be listing off are probably a little on the underwhelming side, but they are things that I definitely consider to be very important for me moving forward. So, without any greater further ado, let's get into this. The first thing that I plan to do is I am going to be moving to Edmonton. I currently live in Red Deer, Alberta, and while it is definitely a nice enough city, it just doesn't have enough for me. There's just nothing here to keep me interested, and frankly, the amount of opportunity is infinitesimal in comparison. And while I definitely could go to Calgary, I don't like Calgary. For some reason, I always feel so depressed when I go down there, and it's just not a place that I feel like I'm going to be particularly it's not a city I feel like I'd do very well in. So Edmonton's where I'm going to be going. When? Well, that's really up to how quickly I'm able to find a job there. But, one step at a time, obviously. And yeah, just that is basically the plan. Move to Edmonton. While I'm in Edmonton, I plan to finish my school for my HR certificate. Because, well, I'm going to school to get a human resources certificate. And this has been actually really good for me. It's helped me come up with a better career plan. It's helped me come up with more, just to help me become more financially stable. And it's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. But I have to finish school first. I have 3 courses left to finish out. And once that's done, I will have my certificate. And when I have that certificate, I will be able to accomplish my third task of finding a human resources job. Now, admittedly, I can and I do plan to look for a human resources job basically as soon as I hit Edmonton. But, once I get to that point, it's going to go as it goes. It may take me until I finish my schooling. It may not. But I will find myself a human resources job, and that will be, and I'll be all the better for it. While I'm doing my schooling, while I'm doing my job hunting and all that, I plan to continue writing. And I want to have 3 first drafts for books written by the end of the year, by the end of this year. And that will be the manuscripts for The Iron Gunman, The Iron Gunman, Revolta Silenziosa, and Callipolis. I know what books these are. I don't want to get into them here, primarily because I like to change things as I write them. And, I can get into plots, I can get into characters, blah, 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 but like I said, until that first draft is written, nothing is really concrete, and even then, nothing is concrete after rewrites and editing, but I will have those 3 first drafts completed. And that is what I plan to do. And on top of that, the next thing that I plan to accomplish is 15 short stories. I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but when you're going to school, trying to start a new career, doing YouTube, writing other books, 15 short stories is actually a huge task. And because of this, it's why I've limited myself down to 15. If I can do 15 short stories this year, I will have everything exactly where I want it. It'll be absolutely perfect. It'll be great. And on top of that, I plan to start a podcast where I read said short stories. Because, well, audio fiction is going to be this big thing that I really want to try and get into. And it is something that I feel like I do very well at. I think I have the kind of voice that works really well for audio fiction. And because they're going to be short stories, there might be like half an hour to 45 minutes at most. So it's not even going to take a lot of time for people to read them. Which is all the better, right? On the subject of writing, I plan to also edit and eventually send out the manuscript for The Devil Wears a Suit to agents. This is going to be a huge step for me. Because up until this point, I have done nothing but self-publish. But I don't want to do that anymore. I want to actually traditionally publish so I can have everything in stores. Because as much as I like having Amazon here and it being fairly available, there are enough people that go to brick and mortar stores that will pick up books just at random. It makes sense to want to have my books in more locations and to be as accessible as possible. Because having it only accessible in one location, granted it is online, which is available everywhere, but having it only available in one location is not doing much for me. And I just want it to be available everywhere, because I think that will definitely really help in terms of my sales. Because as much as I love writing just for me and doing all that other stuff, I want to do this for a living. I want to actually be able to write books and pay bills through my sales. And to do that, I need better sales. And to do that, I'm going to need to traditionally publish, because I do not have the marketing expertise to get everybody to go to one location for my books. And with that, yes, The Devil Wears a Suit is going to be going to agents at some point this year. Okay, moving on to actually non-writing plans. And these are going to be the final 3 plans, actually. I plan to lose more weight. Right now, I am still not as light as I would like to be. I have not lost as much as I would like to lose, and I would like to get myself down to 200 pounds. Lighter if possible, but if I can hit 200 pounds if I can hit 200 pounds this year and stay at 200 pounds this year, I will be happy. I will be okay with that. Considering I started 2022 at 287, getting down to 200 is going to be fantastic for me. Next is the YouTube situation. I definitely really like to take breaks, especially long breaks from YouTube, and that is something I am trying to break myself of. I am creating a video schedule, including what day the videos are supposed to be released, what videos I am doing, and I am going to have to record several in advance just for this reason. But all in all, it is going to be a YouTube kind of year for me. I plan to have a video release every Saturday. Is that what's going to actually happen? I don't know. I hope so. It is something that I'm definitely wanting to do more with. I did recently get myself a ring light. I'm not using it for this video, primarily because I just don't want to set it up just quite yet, but I do plan to do that fairly soon. And yeah, the final thing that I want to accomplish is quite paltry, but it's something that I've been wanting to do for a while, and that is finish my Pokemon Crystal Nuzlocke. It has been ongoing for 2 years now. I have been trying to do this, but I keep getting distracted or just not wanting to do it, or I've been writing or doing school or any number of things. I want to finish my Pokemon Crystal Nuzlocke. Win or lose, I don't care what, it is the plan. So yeah, with that, those are the 10 things that I plan to accomplish this year. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments. Do you think I should do more? Do you think I should do less? I think these 10 things are going to be definitely a challenge, but more than doable. And yeah, that's about all I got for you guys. So be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe. Oh, there is one more thing I wanted to talk about. This is something that I plan to do for my videos, and it's something that is going to keep me motivated to continue to do videos. And that is a monthly comment contest. Essentially, every month I will choose a comment from all the videos of the previous month and put them in a draw. And from there, and at the beginning of every month, I will be essentially choosing a commenter and they will win a copy of one of my books. One of my 6 self-published books, at least until I get to a point where I have traditionally published books, then I will put those up for grabs too. I still have some details to figure out with that, but it is something that I would like to continue on with. So, if you would like to win a copy of one of my books, comment. It is definitely going to be worth your while in the end. Alright, now that is all I've got for you guys. So, keep writing. Hey, guess what everyone? My latest novel, The City What Rules the World, is now available on Amazon in both Kindle and paperback. The links are in the description.